So within Proloquo2Go, you also have the option to use recorded voice. This can be really great for our Gestalt language processors since prosody is very important to their Gestalts. In this system, as most AAC systems use synthesized speech, so more of a computerized voice. You can check it out and see if they like this voice. This is something that eventually is what we want them to use, but if there are certain Gestalts that have very fun intonation that they respond really well to, you can either record your own voice, a family member's voice, whatever it might be, or the actual clip from YouTube or a show or a song. Another thing specific to Proloquo2Go is that within the recorded voice features, there's something called Expressive Power, which is a human making a sound. So it's actually something that you don't necessarily have to record. So if they don't need a specific person making a specific sound or whatever it might be, you can actually use pre-recorded versions of this, which I will also show you in this video. So let's say you want to add a specific gestalt, and the example I'm giving is the howdy folks, or not the howdy folks, but that's all folks from Looney Tunes. So this is kind of a general social gestalt that I might program under chat. Again, we want to make sure we're programming things in a way that is still honoring the organization of the system. So for this is very category based, and any kind of general social thing you'd put under chat, which is in the last row right next to help and questions. And so you'll see it has a general hello, goodbye, all that. We don't really want to edit the screen too much. So you see there's like a blank buttons on the bottom line. So that's where I would program this. So what I'm going to do is go to the edit mode, which is the little pencil in the bottom right hand corner next to the gear. And you'll see you have the option to add a folder or a button, which is just the big plus. I'm going to just hit the big plus. And I'm going to write that all folks. And so when I edit, usually I would have this symbol already in my picture album from online, but I'm going to show you how I would do that. So maybe I go to Safari or Google Chrome and I look up that's all folks for an image. I would go to images and you'll see there's like a lot of different options. Choose the one that makes the most sense to you. You also can use a line drawing. You don't have to use this. The version that it comes from, it's really up to you. I really like the middle one on the top, so I'm going to do a long press, and it says that you can save the image. A long press just means I hold my finger on the image I want, and it will give me that option to save the image. I go back to the app, and now I'm going to choose a picture, and it is the first one that I have as an option, and I'm going to zoom in on it a little. And then I'm going to press use. And so you'll see it will say that's all folks, and I don't want it necessarily to say it with a synthesized voice. So I am going to use the little microphone in that same line and record the part from my phone. I have a YouTube clip pulled up already and ready to go. So I'm going to click the little microphone. And so you have record audio as the option. You want to press on that, and you'll see the option is the little red dot, which is to record. So I'm going to press it as soon as I hit the record button. And I'm going to allow it to access my microphone.
That's all, folks.
And so I just recorded that, so I'm going to listen to it. Microphone.
That's all, folks.
And so you'll see that it recorded a part of what I said, so I might want to re-record that. So I'm going to delete that recording and try again. Of course, there's an ad. So let me get back to my search, and I'm going to pull this video back up. Usually there's some ads, but so now I have it ready again, so I'm going to record that again.
That's all, folks.
So now you can listen to it and see if you actually recorded what you wanted.
That's all, folks.
So when you go back, you can keep this recording by just saving it. So it'll show that's the audio for it. And so once you save it and click done in the top right hand corner, that is the option that's going to be there.
That's all, folks.
And so that version will be recorded. And so let's say you would like to use the expressive power. So you go back to record. So I just pressed a random button within chat. Again, you would want to make sure that whatever sound or whatever you're adding in is in the right thing, in the right area. And so for this area, I'm just kind of using chat, but you would then really think about where this would make the most sense categorically for the student. But I'm just going to show you where expressive power is. And so you see right next to the microphone, there's that little speech bubble with the plus sign in it. So you'll see that there's so many options that you can program in here, including a cough that's by a real person, an engine revving, which is really cool because it's actually a child's voice and it's really good prosody for that. So you can really search through here and figure out where that would make the most sense. I might program that like that next to the cars, just so that they have a way of expressing that sound, including the car horn. So you can really explore what you like and what would work really well for that student and that child, using expressive power as well. Excuse me, I have some allergies right now. So when you're done with that, right now I don't have any expressive power that I am using, so I'm just going to delete this button. Oh, so I never programmed it, so I didn't need to delete it. I click done, and so I just have the that's all, folks, right now. And you can always use expressive power as well. But that is how you use recorded voice within Proloquo2Go.